Over the past year, I've built and sold AI voice agents that have helped generate over 50K in revenue for my agency, helping over 30 clients automate their customer conversations and pioneered a tech stack that cuts the deployment time from 6 weeks down to just 7 days. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use ChatDash alongside Go High Level to build, deploy, and sell AI voice agents in 2026 the right way. Because here's the reality, AI voice agents are exploding right now. Every single business with a phone line actually needs them. Every appointment-based business is drowning in missed calls, and right now in 2026, you're sitting on the biggest opportunity in the AI agency space. But most agency owners are still duct taping together 4 different tools: Vappy for the agent, Make.com for the workflows, Airtable for the dashboard, and then Stripe for the billing. And they're bleeding time, money, and credibility because of it. So that stops today. In this video, I'm going to be walking you through why AI voice agents are the biggest opportunity for agencies in 2026, how ChatDash plus Go High Level makes deployment 10 times faster and way more professional, and then I'm going to give you a complete walkthrough of building a production-ready voice agent, as well as the exact sales process I actually use to close AI voice agent clients. So if you're an AI agency owner or a Go High Level agency looking to add AI services, or anyone wanting to capitalize on the voice AI boom without having to sacrifice quality or wasting weeks on setup, then watch this entire video and take some notes. So let's get right into it. Okay, so let's start by talking about the AI voice opportunity right now. Every single business that actually takes phone calls needs AI voice agents. Appointment-based businesses such as med spas, dental clinics, home services, salons, gyms, they are all drowning in missed calls and losing tens of thousands of dollars annually. Businesses are losing 20 to 40% of potential revenue just from missed calls alone. For example, one of our clients based out in the US, they're an insurance agency with multiple branches across the country. And each branch was missing about 10 to 20 calls every single day, just because people will call outside of working hours or in the middle of the night if there's some sort of emergency. So off the back of that, every single branch was losing thousands of dollars every single month, literally just because they couldn't answer the phone. And so after implementing our AI voice agents, we were able to recoup them back those thousands of dollars they were losing every single month, and also save their team countless hours of time from having to answer the phone manually during the day. So their reception team could actually focus on high leverage tasks that would be more meaningful and they would feel more valued, as well as actually move the business forward faster as well. Now, the problem that most agencies face is the fact that they know voice AI is a super hot topic right now, but they're stuck using 4 separate tools. That could be Vappy or Retail for the agent, Make.com or NA10 for the workflow automation, Airtable for the dashboard, and then Stripe for billing. And the consequence of using this system is the fact that they're just duct taping these skills together, which kills your margins, it makes you look unprofessional, and it turns you into more of a freelancer rather than a more scalable agency. And then when one piece of this agent system actually breaks, everything collapses and your client is left hanging. So if you're running a Go High Level agency, you're perfectly positioned to integrate voice AI. You already have the client relationships and you already sell software services. So adding AI voice agents is just a natural upsell that integrates seamlessly into your client's existing workflows. But the native Go High Level agents aren't at the level of Vappy or Retail, because obviously they don't specialize in building out that form of technology. And that's exactly where ChatDash actually comes into play. Now, ChatDash is an all-in-one platform built specifically for AI agencies, which replaces that entire duct tape stack. The agent builder, workflow automation, client dashboards, and billing are all built into one. And this platform is actually built by AI agency owners and is made specifically for AI agency owners as well. Now, ChatDash actually natively integrates with Go High Level as well, which is why it's perfect for Go High Level agencies. Clients can actually access their dashboard from directly within their Go High Level account, as you can see here. I can literally click on the dashboard as an addition to the menu, and I can access all of the analytics, all of the recordings and transcripts directly from within this system. So there's no separate logins, no confusion, everything lives inside Go High Level. And that means your clients keep using Go High Level as their full CRM, and ChatDash just enhances the experience by adding professional grade AI voice agents and automation. Now within ChatDash, they also have a no-code agent builder. So you can use visual drag and drop tools. It's not just text-based like competitors are. And you also have native Retail AI integration. So ChatDash literally embeds Retail's platform into theirs, so you can just use it directly without having to use their third-party tool. That means you're still getting Retail AI quality voice agents, but you're just building it directly from ChatDash, which saves you a ton of time. And then you also get templated prompts, like this appointment booking agent, which you can just go ahead and create and actually use. And that basically means you can set up this agent within a matter of minutes. And then also with ChatDash, we have the visual workflow builder, which completely replaces the need for Make.com, Zapier, or NA10. And we can have unlimited workflow transactions included. So there's no more having to pay per task. So you can see that you can integrate so many different apps into this platform. So you have Lead Connector, which is go high level. You also have webhooks, HubSpot, JavaScript. You can also write code as well. Notion, Slack, Stripe, Twilio, and a webhook. So there's all these core integrations, and this is more than you would actually need. And then of course with ChatDash, you can also white label the client dashboard. So every client actually gets a branded portal with analytics, with conversation transcripts and recordings as well. So you can control exactly what they see. You can turn features on and off or create service tiers. And you can also extract custom data fields from calls and actually display them on the dashboard as well. And then of course within ChatDash, you have automated billing. So you have native Stripe integration, which allows you to price things under a monthly retainer. You can do pay per minute, or you can do per booking, or you can do one-time fees as well. And the client would automatically get billed. So there's no more manual invoicing involved. Now, why is this stack a complete game changer? So number one, you have speed. You can now deploy a production-ready agent in 1 to 2 weeks instead of 5 to 6. Then number two, you have quality. You're still using a retail voice AI agent. So there's no compromises in terms of quality. Whereas if you're using the go high level ones, you're using their native platform, which just isn't anywhere as good. And then number three, you've got professionalism. Clients get a fully branded dashboard that makes you look like a SaaS company. And then number four, margins. You can have unlimited workflows plus lower voice costs as well. So obviously compared to your competitors, you'll be a lot cheaper and you'd be operating with way higher profit margins. Okay, so now let's actually go through ChatDash and create an agent. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this prompt. And then if we go to the agents, we're just going to add an agent. We can build a native agent and we can just start from appointment booking. So let's go ahead and click create. Now here we've got the agent built out. So what we're going to do is we're going to just paste in this prompt that I've used from another agent. And we can go through it briefly. You can see that I've allocated a role and context, allocated a task, specifics as well, the conversation flow. So it knows exactly what to say and how to engage with a customer and also how to respond. And then we've also got down here the notes. So we've got some specific information in terms of how to respond. And then the FAQs and then also the appointment booking guidelines as well. So it has clear guidelines on how to actually conduct a booking. And then we've also given it some important guidelines, which are just sort of final reminders and things that it needs to remember. So we can go ahead and click save on that prompt. We can select GPT 4.1 is good, so we'll leave it with that. And we can select default. And then in terms of the voice, I tend to like to go with Amy from the UK whenever building out a UK agent. Then we'll select English UK. And let's just go ahead and publish it. And we'll change the name. We'll call it Demo Inbound Voice Agent. And then we'll go on over to the client section and let's create a new client. So now if we go into this client, we can go ahead and actually assign it an agent. So we can assign it an agent and we can select both of these agents which were created before. So we want to use this agent, so we'll delete these ones. And then we'll go into client access and we can actually adjust the client access. So we can give them access to workflows, to phone numbers, we can give them access to agent settings and also topics as well. So they have access to everything here. We can hit save. And then we can also allow them to purchase a phone number. So we can give them a limit of 1 and we can hit save changes so they can purchase a number. Now, if we go back into the client dashboard, then we can actually see how the agent looks like from the client's perspective. We can go to view dashboard, we can go to agent settings, and this is where we will integrate the booking. Okay, so we can see from here, this agent is synced up with Go High Level. We've got the check calendar availability function and the book appointment functions. So these basically allow us to book straight into Go High Level and they are native functions built into ChatDash. And then we can also go and actually customize the dashboard. So you can see the analytics here. We can go ahead and add in a different chart if we wanted to. So what we can do is we can select conversations as the data. The chart type can be pie chart. And then we can choose to summarize it by the count of rows. And we can visualize that data and see what it looks like. So it's 7 rows, so it's kind of pretty straightforward in terms of what it looks like. As a bar chart, it's also pretty straightforward. But ultimately, when you have more data inside, you can actually see more data on the charts, and it obviously looks a lot better. You can see here the count of conversations. That looks pretty good as well, actually. So we'll go ahead and save that, and we'll actually have that added to the dashboard. So you see down here, we've got it added. And then obviously, you can adjust the layout as well. So if you click Edit Layout, You can actually resize things. You can also drag things around as well and kind of move them into the relevant places. You can obviously enlarge different things, and we can save that. So here you can see we're literally able to go from 0 to a production ready agent in under an hour. And the client gets a professional branded experience. Everything is automated, the billing, the workflows, and the analytics. Okay, so now you're probably wondering, how do you actually sell these AI voice agents? Well, there are a few different offer structures you could go with. So option number 1, you can do pay per minute. So for every minute used by the client, you can charge a slight markup, and you can take that margin there for yourself. Option number 2 could be a monthly retainer. So you charge them X amount per month for a certain amount of minutes. So you could do $1,000 a month and you can give them 1,000 minutes. And then obviously if they go over that 1,000 minutes, you can have an overage charge system in place. And ChatDash allows you to have that already set up. And then option number 3, which could be performance based, where you charge $40 or $50 per booked appointment. That can allow you to align your incentives with the client. So the more bookings you get them, the more money you make. The structure we personally go with inside the agency is always a setup fee plus a monthly retainer. So we set up these systems for the client initially, and then we also have them under a monthly retainer so we can work with them on an ongoing basis and actually optimize these systems over to ensure that they get better and better results. Now, my personal favorite in terms of actually getting clients through initially is to always reach out to your warm network. Now, obviously everyone says this and you've probably heard this time and time again, but it definitely works, right? Within your network, you've likely got 1 or 2 or 3 people who would be interested in trying out some technology like this. Now, the other method is content, right? I do a lot of content, and I think content is definitely the way forward in terms of building a professional brand online where you're able to actually have clients come to you because they want the systems that they've seen you build. And that can be for voice AI, right? You can showcase these cool systems throughout YouTube or LinkedIn and actually obtain clients off the back of that. So that would definitely be my best recommendations. Now you might be thinking, can't I just use Go High Level's AI agents? Well, you can, but they are super basic. They don't give you the level of control that retail or VAPI gives you. And ChatDash gives you a retail quality AI voice agent built within their platform and allows you to integrate it directly with Go High Level within about half an hour, as you just saw, right? It's super quick. Now, another question people often ask is, what if the agent actually messes up? Well, you can show the client the dashboard, you can show them the call recordings, you can show them the transcripts, and you can explain how you're using that data to continuously improve and iterate on the agent. You're using real results to work with the client closely to get better and better results over time. It's important that your clients know that because ultimately with these systems, they're not going to be perfect right out of the gate, right? Every single business is different, so you've got to make sure that you're making the tweaks and iterating the agent to refine it specifically for the client that you're working with. Now, another question you might get is, isn't this going to be complicated to manage? Well, you can walk them through the entire white label dashboard. Everything is super simple, clearly laid out, super visual, and everything is just really, really intuitive to follow. And you've seen that for yourself, right? It's not the standard voice AI setup where people are juggling several tools. Everything is embedded into Go High Level just through ChatDash alone. Now, how do you actually scale your agency? Well, once you built out the voice agent once, you have that template which you can use across multiple clients in the same niche. You can hire a bunch of VAs who can handle the onboarding. They can also handle minor customizations, and you can basically position yourself as the go-to AI voice agency in your specific niche. If you focus your attention like that, you'd be able to scale a lot faster because you can build out a more productized and systemized workflow. Okay, now if you want to try out ChatDash for yourself, then visit the top link in the description and you can try a completely free 7-day trial and see if this actually works for you. There's no credit card required, so you can go and check it out. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe and we'll see you in the next one.